What's up everybody, my name is Chassidy. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today, as the title suggests, I'm going to be sharing with you my take on newborn must-haves. This is going to be a little bit different than probably the other videos out there, because if you've seen any of my other videos, then you know that my daughter is already 7 months old. I can't even believe it myself. But my take on these newborn must-haves is going to be things that I believe were essential for her as a newborn, but are still essential for her 7 months later. First, let me start by saying, if you're not interested in hearing why I love the things that I love, everything will be listed in the description bar below, so you can just jump into the description and take a look at what I said there. You can also find my favorite like diapers and wipes and bottles and those kind of things, because I didn't want to mention them as far as my newborn must-haves. I feel like that's kind of a given, like you need diapers, girl, okay? So in no particular order, the very first thing that I want to talk about, which I absolutely love, is her Diaper Caddy. This is where I keep like her essential diaper changing things as well as her cleaning things. So I have diapers and wipes and her bows and her hair stuff, sanitizer. I have all kind of stuff in here as you can see. I like keeping it in a Diaper Caddy because if you've seen my morning routine video, we like to move down onto the ground in her bedroom to do all of her morning routine things, and I just literally pick up the Diaper Caddy off of the diaper changing station and take it down onto the ground with me, and I work out of it from there. Also, if I want to change her anywhere else, I can easily just grab the Diaper Caddy and take it to wherever I'm going. So I absolutely love the Diaper Caddy. It's very inexpensive but super useful. We house it right on the dresser next to her changing table, and we'll use it, you know, right there, or we'll move it about the house. Also, the one that I particularly use, the dividers actually come out, which is really nice. You can kind of arrange it to what fits you and your needs better. Although it's super simple, it's super helpful, and I've been using it since day one, so it's something that I would recommend. Okay, so the second thing that I would recommend is a camera. And I know you're like, duh, Chassidy, of course we would get a camera. Tell us something that we don't know. So the reason why I bring this up, and I wanted to share this with you, just in case you're in the same position as me, when we first brought our daughter home, we were staying in an apartment, and the apartment wasn't too big at all. Like if you were in the back bedroom, the furthest part of the house, you can hear, you know, the person in the living room. So from, you know, one side to the other, you can easily talk to each other. So it wasn't very big. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't think I need a camera, because I'm gonna be able to hear, you know, my daughter no matter where I'm at in the house. This is my thinking. Mind you, this is my first child, so give me grace, okay? I had no clue. I had no clue at all. But now in hindsight, it would have been so much easier if I just used a camera from the very beginning. Because what happens is the baby is in the back room sleeping, and I'm in the front room and I'm doing dishes and the water's running. So I'm on my second dish and I'm like, is that the baby? Did I hear the baby? So now I'm running back to the back room and I'm looking at her. She's totally asleep and it's totally fine. So I'm coming back to the front room, 2 more dishes in, you know, and same with, you know, sneaking in a quick shower. If I would have just had a camera from the beginning, I could just set it right out there and I'd just peek out, okay, she's good, continuing with my shower, continuing with my dishes. So any new moms out there, if you're living in a small space and you think you don't need a camera, I would highly recommend still getting it. It will give you so much more peace of mind. As far as brand goes, you can see in these clips, as well as, like I said, I'll have it listed down below, the camera that I use. I really like it. I really like the fact that the monitor is separate from my cell phone, because you know, nowadays a lot of cameras are linked to your cell phone, which is pretty cool until you want to use your cell phone. So I like that the monitor is separate. It has night vision, which is really important, and then the sound quality is really good. So would I recommend it? Yes. Do I have anything to compare it to? Have I used any other cameras to say that one is better than the other? No, but I am a review junkie, so everything I probably listed below has amazing reviews. But even more than that, I'm just saying, sis, get a camera. So I really tried to create this list of must-haves as if I was talking to a new mom out there. And that is primarily because when I was pregnant, I watched a million of these must-have videos, and I was just writing down anything that, moms were saying over and over and over again. That's kind of the items that I gravitated towards getting. This is another like, duh, Chassidy, of course I want to get that. I still want to say it just in case you're a first-time mom out there and you're creating your list for the first time. So the third thing that I'm recommending that you have that you're going to need when your baby's a newborn all the way up to at least 7 months old is a diaper rash cream. Now, I personally use Desitin. I really like it. Comes out like a cream. It goes on smoothly, and the diaper rash is normally gone within 24 hours, so it acts really quickly. There are tons of great diaper rash creams out there, so my suggestion is get a diaper rash cream. Again, I use Desitin. Would I recommend it? Yes, but just make sure that you have one from the jump. So the fourth thing that I recommend is getting a nightlight. In the middle of the night, again, when the baby is a newborn all the way up until now, if they need a diaper change, if it's a nighttime feeding, you don't want to completely turn all the lights on because you're trying to get your baby to sleep through the night. You want to keep it as dark as possible. So having a nightlight that provides just enough light for you to do what you gotta do, but not turning the lights on completely, confusing the baby, making the baby wake up, is essential. So I have the Hatch Baby sound machine. My daughter didn't gravitate towards sound machines at all, so I won't say I recommend it as far as the sound machine goes. I just used it for the nightlight in the beginning, and to be honest, I don't even use it for the nightlight anymore. My new breast pump that I use, the Spectra S1, it has a nightlight on it, and that's the one that I use now. So I would say just get a nightlight that is just easy to use, something you could just roll over and tap. The Hatch Baby sound machine, you just literally tap it on the top and the light turns on. And then the same with my breast pump. I just click one little button that you could do, half sleep, half awake. But having a nightlight is key. So the fifth thing that I recommend, and you guys might laugh at this, but seriously, when you start doing your baby laundry, you're gonna be like, you know what, Chassidy, you were right, and you better come back and comment. It is so easy to lose baby socks in the washing machine. First of all, it's easy to lose socks in the washing machine, period, okay? Socks always mysteriously go missing. But having a laundry bag to put the socks in, the moment you take them off your little baby, it keeps you from losing all the baby socks. And although you might be laughing at me right now, you might be like, okay girl, a laundry bag, whatever. In the future, you better come back and let me know that I was right, because I know I am. So the number 5 thing that I think is a must-have is a laundry bag. It's super cheap. Get it, girl. Okay? Okay. Number 6. This is my favorite thing. It is another kind of duh thing, like duh, you have to have this, but I wanted to share the brand of what I got, and that is my car seat stroller combination. Oh my goodness, I love this stroller. Love, 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 love. It's the stroller I have is the Nuna Mix stroller, and the car seat is the Nuna Pipa light car seat. Absolutely love, and I've loved it from the very beginning. And I need to tell you why I even picked this car seat. Oh my goodness. So while I was pregnant, I was watching some mom vlogs. I wish I knew what girl it was that I was watching, but I was watching this girl's mom vlog, and she was going to Target, and after she had went to her little Target trip, she had came back and she was like, this Nuna Mix, wow, me and my daughter were just whipping in and out of Target. Like, it's really light and it moves really good. And I was like, what? I want to whip in and out of Target, okay? So I started researching, and all the reviews were great, and to top it off, it's super cute. But that is why I bought that stroller, and I'm glad I did. It comes with an adapter, so you could just put the car seat right on top of the stroller. There's a transition seat for her to just sit in or lay in as we're using the stroller. And the other thing I love about it is the handles. There's buttons on the side of the handles, which makes the stroller handle part go up and down, which is perfect because her dad is really tall. So it's super helpful, the fact that we can, adjust the handle for when he's pushing the stroller versus me. So if you want to whip in and out of Target like me. That mom vlog I watched. You need this stroller, okay? I love this stroller. Number one favorite thing that I've had from the time she was born until now. So number 7 is nail clippers. From the moment they are super little, they start scratching themselves on the face, and then as they get older, they're not only scratching themselves, they're scratching you, okay? Oh my goodness, her nails, if I do not cut them, she is hurting everybody. And it's because my daughter is like trying to touch everything and she's grabbing onto everything, and she just gets a hold of your face, and oh my goodness, it hurts so bad. You want to be mad at this little person, but you can't because they're little and they don't know what they're doing. But trust me, you can see how passionate I am about this, okay? Get yourself some nail clippers. I really love these ones specifically because I cut my daughter's nails while she's asleep and she doesn't wake up at all. You don't have to worry about the clip off her skin or anything like that, or pinch her. These are really soft and she doesn't wake up at all, which goes to show how soft they really are. So I highly recommend getting this set of nail clippers. Again, really inexpensive, and I'll have it linked below. Okay, so number 8 is a thermometer. As a first-time mom, I'll tell you what, I keep saying my daughter is 7 months old, but I gotta tell you to put emphasis on this story, okay? My daughter is 7 months old, and I probably take her temperature almost every damn day, okay? First time mom, I'm extra paranoid, and the moment she feels even a little bit hot, I am taking her temperature. So having a thermometer is just very necessary. So we use this safety first thermometer where it just goes in her ear really quickly, and boom bam, there's the temperature. Praise God, she's only had a fever one time in her entire life, and that's my fault, and that might be why I'm so paranoid about taking her temperature. Let me tell you the story really quickly, because the first time mom mistakes. When we were in the hospital, the day of we were supposed to go home, that morning, I wrapped my daughter this long sleeve pants onesie, and then 2 blankets. I wrapped her so warmly that she ended up having a 100-degree temperature, okay? We ended up having to stay a whole extra day in the hospital, and it was simply just because I wrapped her up too much. I was a first-time mom. I had no idea, but now I guess I am super paranoid, or the fact that I'm just a first-time mom. And like I said, I take her temperature damn near every day, and I'm not even kidding. I'm like, do you have a fever? So the number 8 thing that I recommend is getting an easy to use thermometer. Okay, number 9, and this is absolutely going to be the only clothing item that I recommend, is zip down onesies. First and foremost, let me start by saying clothes for a newborn is almost so freaking unnecessary, okay? First of all, it takes too long to put on newborn baby clothes. Okay, second of all, they stay wrapped up all dang day, so it's a waste of an outfit. Get some zip down onesies. And the reason why I say zip down is because when you unzip them, it starts at the feet, so you only unzip it halfway to get their little feet and butt out to change their diapers, and they're still clothed on top. So I really love that, and I've loved that from the very beginning, the moment that she was a newborn up until now. So as far as clothes go, especially for a newborn, that is absolutely the only thing that I recommend. Yes, get your baby something cute to take pictures in, but other than that, I would not. I passionately saying, I would not waste any money on newborn clothes. I know they're cute. Okay? Save it until the baby's 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, when they're actually like really wearing their clothes and you can see it. Okay, so zip down onesies is my number 9 recommendation. So number 10 is this Frida Baby medicine dispenser and pacifier. I love this thing. It's like something so simple but so genius. But basically what it is it comes with the medicine dispenser and then a pacifier, and you could see here in the pacifier there's a hole for you to put the dispenser in, and then you just give the baby the pacifier like normal, and you just push the medicine in, or they suck it in, you know, themselves. I think it's so genius, and it's so much easier to give them their medicine. I wish I would have had this when I was in the hospital. So if you have this and you're prego, put it in your hospital bag. So we were giving her her breast milk through a syringe, and the way we were doing it was actually putting a pacifier in her mouth so she would start sucking, and then trying to sneak the syringe in on the side and pushing the milk in little by little. When we could have just had this, we could have just brought this, put it in there, and gave it to her. So I definitely recommend this. And like I said, if you're pregnant now, I would include it in your hospital bag. Okay, so number 11 is the Honest Shampoo and Body Wash Purely Sensitive. The only thing that I will say about this and why I recommend this specific one is because it gets the job done, it gets the baby clean, but there's no crazy smells. So I had a bunch of body washes for her in the very beginning, and just all the smells were they were either too sensitive for me or too sensitive for the baby. So this one I really like and I recommend because there's no added smell at all. So it gets the job done with nothing extra. Okay, so number 12 are swaddle blankets. So when Giselle was a newborn, we definitely kept her swaddled. We had the Velcro swaddlers, and I didn't like them at all. I felt like they were too noisy, first of all, when you're opening back up, and then Giselle always snuck out of them. So it was easier for me to just manually swaddle her. But I really like them as far as going from a newborn must-have to being used for an infant. It's July now, so it's warm outside, but it's a light blanket for her to sleep with. Or when we go outside and have our little picnics, it's nice to lay out for her to play on as well. So I think that it's just something great and something that will transition with the baby. So make sure you get some nice quality swaddle blankets. So the last thing I want to share with you is a swing. A lot of moms say that swings are the third parent, that they are really helpful. She wasn't keen to it the first week or two, but she did end up liking it, and it was just a nice way to keep the baby sleep longer, especially if you have a baby that likes to be held. The swing just really soothed her. As she got older, we put her in it while she was watching her little nursery rhymes when we needed to do anything really quickly, and I just really liked it. The particular one that I got, and you can see here, was really easy to actually move around the house, which is something that I really liked as well. My disclaimer though is that Giselle probably grew out of her swing this month. So I want to say this was a newborn must-have all the way until 6 months. And you can see in this video here, now this girl is tries to escape when we put her in it. So no more swing for her. But for those first 6 months of her life, I really liked having it. It was really helpful, and I would recommend getting one. So that's it as far as my recommended newborn must-haves. Again, I just wanted to try not to do the typical things, and I thought it would be really helpful to share things that were lasting. I got a lot of stuff, and you will too, that they didn't last. Like the Snuggle Me Organic, I really loved it and I would love to tell you about it, but I only used it for the first month. $150 for this pillow, and I only used it for the first month. So I wanted to really share with you guys things that kind of lasted longer, so you would really get your money's worth, as well as it would really benefit you and the baby. I hope that these things were helpful. I included a couple more things down in the description bar below as far as the typical things that parents use, but just to share with you the brands that I particularly use. Also check out my pump routine video in case you plan on pumping. Not only do I talk about the pump that I recommend and how to use a pump, but I also share with you what I believe to be pumping essentials. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you liked this video, will you please like this video and subscribe? Until next time, bye.